Welcome, good people of the internet. Welcome to you all for season 4, episode 4. No, season 4. Wow, going back in time. Season 14, episode 4.
Say, don't do that to
me. Hey, we're in the Shadow Rising tonight. We're going all the way back. We're gonna do this for the next 5 years.
Shadow Rising's a great book. I would do that again. with a whole bunch of new insight and perspective. Heck yeah, I would do it again.
I didn't tell you my plan with this channel. My plan is actually we're going to get to the chapter right before the last battle, and then we're going to reread and start it all over again.
Ooh.
And then not read the last battle until another 7 years.
No, this time we got to do it 10 chapters at a time.
No, take another 7 years. And just... No. I kid.
It wasn't a beginning. At the beginning, it was just a beginning.
Right. No, there are no beginnings or endings to the Wheel of Time. It never ends. Anyway.
This is the song that never
ends. So we do have a new Patreon. So quick announcement there. Yeah, I have to give a name first before you did the woo woos. Give me a second. No,
I'm hyped. Like I went from work. So I woke up at 4. I've been waking up at 4 because Chanel started this new part-time gig, and she has to be there at like 7 in the morning. So she has to leave out of the house at 6.
Yeah.
So at least we're getting some money in. It's not what she wants, and it's not great, but you know what? It's better than what we had.
I get too many emails.
Yep.
And so that's been a phenomenal thing. So we've been getting up at 4:30. So I've been like doing a walk, going to work, going to my part-time, and then either going to a walk or going to the gym, and then showering and normally a bed about this time. But
yeah,
tonight
it's crazy how much a brisk walk a day just really kicks things off.
Oh yeah,
it does so much.
I don't have to walk out the door until 7 because I have an adjusted schedule now. So what?
It was Tom. That's all I know. I was looking for him though. I didn't get an email. Normally,
Tom, this episode's for you, brother.
Oh, there it is. Why did it go into that email box? Okay, anyway, Tom, this episode's for you.
Thanks, Tom.
Thanks, Tom.
Yeah. That's what happens when you have too many inboxes.
No, it's so like how Gmail will sometimes divide it's like your main inbox and then promotion, social, it was it was in the promotion box. I'm like, what? I guess that's not like an advertisement. I don't know.
No, I guess they figure you're getting paid, so it's a promotion. I'm kidding.
Yeah. I mean his Discord handle is Tom D4. It's like Tom Danks.
Tom D4. Oh, okay.
Oh, the 4 is the A, so I'm guessing it's Tom Danks. Yeah.
Well, thanks, Tom. We appreciate you.
Yeah. Welcome.
I hope you enjoy this one, Tom.
Yeah.
They were 2 really great chapters, so if you don't enjoy it, then I don't know what your problem is.
It's pretty good.
I think this might be him here. He can't leak her. Fake voices. Yes, it is him. Yeah, we just welcomed you. Yeah, that's our new. That's our new.
Awesome! Yay!
He's a first-time reader, and he's way before us, so he's not gonna stick around.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Get out!
Don't do it to yourself. Enjoy we would love to have you here. In the first half an hour, we just bullshit anyway. So
yeah, for
you're safe for the first half an hour or so.
He's been listening to our podcast. He's a couple of episodes back, but he knows how we do. He knows how we do.
That's cool to know that as he keeps going, eventually he has an episode dedicated to him. So he has that to look forward to.
Well, and you'll probably catch up to us before we get to the end of the book at the rate that we do things. You'll probably pass us. You have a chance of passing us if you just plow through the books.
There is a chance. Yeah. Yeah, technically, yeah. I mean, I think people have read it in. So there is that. Good times. So personal life. Let's see what's going on. We've been sick in our house. I started, of course, last week. I think during this recordings when it started hitting me.
Yes.
And then by the end, I was barely able to hang on. And then my wife got sick, and then our kids are fine. My kids have been great. Knock on some wood.
Of course they are.
But it's been it's
Y'all just had the cooties.
I guess so. Yeah. So we didn't really do much of anything this weekend because like I went to go work in the patio and my lungs were still because you had all that drainage. So like I dug out the outline for the expansion part and then I was like, I can't breathe. And then it's the pollen and the pollen started. So yeah, that double whammy of like phlegm lung mixed with the pollen.
Well, I told you that meteorite that exploded in Ohio was a bioterror attack, so that's what you got.
There's that too. Yeah.
Yep, that's what you were sick of. Little alien amoeba.
Yeah. Something like that. That's pretty much it. I mean, there's nothing else. I mean, I was off work for a couple days. They worked on podcast stuff. A lot of podcast
stuff.
A lot of podcast stuff.
Well, just so y'all know, some of y'all might know, but when Alan goes, "Oh, I wasn't too busy," I'm on 2 of his podcasts. I sometimes tune into the 3rd. I get notifications about all of them. So I see Alan being active all day, every day on all 3 of them. And then he's like, "Oh, I think I might write a book. Can y'all read this for me?" And like throwing ideas. Like his creative side doesn't stop. I think it's constantly running as a background process when he's doing real life.
Yeah, you guys to read my prologue. I'm still working on it. I'm still tweaking it, but
yeah. I hope you keep running with it. It's cool
fun.
You're doing it.
It was fun. Yeah,
it was good. I enjoyed it.
So that's Alan not doing too much.
That's me not doing too much. Yeah, and a nonprofit that I'm helping with. I've been trying to do all the stuff with them too. So it's
I wish I had. I don't know what it is. I need to get whatever you got. You're just doing everything. Like you got everywhere, and I don't have hands in anything anymore.
I just keep going.
It's just like the midlife wind. Like, is that a thing?
I never really stopped. Like I've always.
He really doesn't sleep.
I've always been this way. Like this is just.
Yeah.
So I learned at a young age. Like if I don't keep like everything, like if I don't keep my life completely stacked, my ADHD brain will end up doing nothing. So it's either do all the things or be completely like useless. And there's no in between for me. So I just keep myself at 110% all the time.
I've met a biologist like that. He only slept for 4 hours in a night. He was actually over on the Eastern Shore doing core sampling of the Chesapeake Bay. And he was doing the core sampling. He was writing a dissertation for his doctorate, and then doing 2 side papers, and then teaching us along with another project. And I'm like, okay. So he's like, yeah, I sleep 4 hours. I'm like, huh? He's like, well, I sleep 4 hours here. I might sleep an hour here. So I sleep 5 hours total in the day. So unlike most people, I get 19 hours to get stuff done. And they don't have to be all at the same time.
Yep.
I can function with like 5 or 6, which is what I end up getting on average. It's bad. But for me to feel good, I need 8 to 10 for a week straight. And then I really feel rested. So that's happened like twice in my adult life when you think about it.
I thrive on a solid 6 hours and 45 minutes.
Well, when I was sick last week, for those 3 days, I slept during the day a lot. And I actually got like a full like 20 hours of sleep in one day. Like I slept a lot.
Yeah.
But those 4 hours I was awake.
Form a cocoon.
Yeah. But the 4 hours I was awake, all I did was work. Like nonstop. I don't think I even ate for a whole day. Like I didn't take breaks or anything. I was just like sleep, work.
Nice.
Anyway, so what's going on with you guys in personal life?
Now, when I say I didn't do much, y'all can believe I didn't do much. Okay, this isn't Alan's. I didn't do much. I took the boys to DC. We went to a basketball game. They are Oklahoma City Thunder fans, and OKC was playing at the Wizards. So we drove up there, did that. That was cool. Pop into the city, just did a turn and burn. My oldest son, Ryder, came with us, which is awesome. He's adulting now and working his butt off, saving lots of money. Has a girlfriend who, she's off in college. And, so he stays busy, right? I don't get to see him as often.
Sure.
So when he comes to hang out, it's special. And he's all my kids are just good people. But Ryder, I just thoroughly enjoy hanging out with him. I like sitting back and just watching him with his brothers and anyways, it's a treat. So that was fantastic.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's fun.
Yeah. So not a whole lot, but also a whole lot.
Yeah. Did you put in your time off?
I did. Yes. I got the spring break in, and then I have the email unofficially requesting and everybody saying thumbs up on it, but I got to wait the pay period before to put it in.
Okay. Cool.
So they won't be surprised.
Jordan
I only put in for Thursday and Friday, and then Monday I'm going to be sick.
Okay, perfect.
I got to divvy up how I burn the leave,
It's not like the military lease, like where you're in Atlanta and like your sergeant called you, like, "Are you reporting in?" You're like, "No." That was
what's great is it was the first time I was threatened with the Article 15, and I immediately went, "I choose court martial," and they were like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, court martial me."
I remember
Go
that.
ahead and court martial me.
You went in there because I remember the whole story. Like you went in there, it's like, "I demand trial by court martial."
Yeah, no joke. In fact, if Tom's still listening, Tom might be at that part, so maybe that's fresh in his listen. What was I thinking? I was kind of at the F it, I was hurting. I'll blame it on the chronic pain because that's not the kind of soldier I was. But I was at a point where like, effort, I'm here to recover, not play your games. I don't know. I still don't feel bad about it.
Why should you?
Well, what's funny though is like, even when I finally went in there, you could see on their face, they were all like, we're not court-martialing somebody for this bullshit. I'm gonna just write a letter and say I'm a little disappointed in you. You don't even have to sign it. I'm just gonna throw it away after you leave my office. And I'm like, that's bullshit too.
Well, that would have been a great segue to the episode. We still got Chris to go. Because we're like, and speaking of calling people out, anyway, Chris, how much are you?
Well, I mean, I'll make mine very short. Y'all know, just moved into this nice condo and really want the chance to enjoy it, and I did enjoy it some this weekend, but I actually finished getting things put away and made the last trip to the storage unit, which was nice. And I saw a phenomenal movie this weekend.
Amaze.
Oh, jealous.
Amaze. If you know, you know, and that's all.
That's awesome. I see it on
that movie's going to win many awards. I promise you. It's Amaze.
Yeah, I'm seeing it Sunday, so I'm looking forward to it. Sunday's going to
have some teary-eyed moments.
Oh, yeah, I got a busy. I recorded last night, recording tonight, recording Thursday night, and then recording. Then go to the movies on Sunday, and then recording on a different podcast Sunday night. And Chris, you're on that one.
Okay.
You signed up for it.
I did. Okay.
That's what you said in the text message.
Okay. Just send me the link.
I haven't got the link yet. I don't know.
when you send me the link, I'll be there. I promise you. I will not miss it.
Unless they emailed me. I don't know. I haven't checked my email. Anyway, so
check your promotions folder.
Check the promotions folder. It's in another email for another podcast. So I'm like, I guess I need to check that every now and then. Yeah, no, it hasn't.
Yeah, we're good.
They haven't sent me anything.
I'll be there.
I don't think.
No,
information. Here you go. Nope, never mind. No, that's not new. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll let you know when I know.
Yeah. I'll be there.
That's because those are all the things I know.
I'll be there.
Wait, hey, Chris, you got to officially finish with your plug. If y'all haven't heard, we all listened to the audiobooks of Project Hail Mary. Chris has seen the movie. It's on my to-do list to go see soon. I know the books are amazing. And Chris, your impression of the movie?
Yeah. Amaze. That's all, like, it is like, so really though, everybody says that, well, the book was better. The book is always better.
Always
yeah.
better.
But some of the things that they left out, I understand why they left it out.
Yeah.
For example,
so it all kind of made sense.
The exiting of some of the tubes, I'll say it that way. Of course, you can't show that in like a PG-13 or PG movie. Like, yeah. Like, and it was very kid friendly. Like, there were some moments where I was like, it would be nice to see that, or hilarious to see it. And they, of course, tone down some of the science for people who aren't complete and total geeks. And I'm okay
because the book gets very science heavy.
Yeah.
For a bit.
But it explains it in such a way. I don't want you to be afraid of the book. It explains it such a way that if you take your time listening to it, it's very cool.
That a middle
You will
schooler
learn
can understand
something.
it. Yeah, because he's a middle school teacher. He does a really good job. Like, if I
was learning stuff.
Reading the book first and seeing the movie, I still thoroughly enjoyed the movie. If I had seen the movie first and then came back and read the book, I would have been equally in love with both still.
Yeah. So, good stuff. And everybody I know that has seen it, they're all echoing what I've kind of heard on social media, that it's an Oscar-worthy performance. That there's a good chance he gets one for this. And I think I'm most excited because of that. I think he's a great actor anyways. And in reading the book, I was like, oh, man, this is kind of perfect for him.
The majority of the movie, he's acting by himself. Like,
yeah, it's tough to do.
It's tough.
Kind of like a Castaway thing. Yeah. Cool. Anyway, that's the plug.
Weird or not.
Cool. And Potaholic, we are talking about a book, just not Wheel of Time books.
Hey,
all right, let's talk about Wheel of Time books. So A Memory of Light, Chapter 5. To require a boon.
A boon.
I said a boon, chicka boon. I said a boon, chicka boon.
Okay. Rand wakes up because it's time for his big meeting. You know, he's had a rough night.
He wakes up.
A rough night he had.
Rand finally climbed out of bed, I think is what happened.
Yeah, so I was gonna say that's the better. And he like magically washed himself. Didn't he do that? In my mind, he did that.
I think he kind of magically did. But anyway, before that, it's an hour before he has to meet. So he talks to Avienda for a bit about the Age of Legends and about the Aiel ways and things like that, and about the ways of the Age of Legends. And you can tell, like, throughout, I mean, this has been happening for a while now. Like, the Rand lose Zen Rand combining, it's very, very obvious. He's like, I know all things. I'm just a calm version of Luz now. Like, I'm still Rand, but I'm also 100%. I'm 100% Rand and 100% Luz. Like, there is no pull at all. I am one.
Yeah, and this was a quick catch up with Avienda because she's been away from him for so long. She hasn't really spent time with Zen Rand. So, of course, first things first, they needed to knock the boots. And now they're actually having conversation after the fact of like, wait, so where are we?
And then she's like, well, I didn't take a bath. She's like, oh, so you're going to do Wetlander ways? He goes, well, the ones that make sense. So, yeah, they go
she openly admitted that she feels like she's gotten soft, but she also realizes that there's some things that just make sense. You know, to her credit, she is trying to make sure that she's able to change the Aiel way after going through the memories or the future. So this is a good step, bathing.
And then they did the channeling bathing thing.
Yeah, that was kind of cool. And honestly, those are the type of things that if I were able to channel all sorts of things, that's the kind of stuff I would enjoy doing.
Yeah.
You know, like get the water, the perfect temperature for you. As you're doing it, if you have an itch on your back, like you can scratch it with the power. Like you could oofa sponge your whole body at once, you know? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Perfect. Air dry your balls, like have them lift up and like a perfectly temperatured air wave going up. Like, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That would be nice.
And then Kaladin says, for my boon. I mean, Avienda says, for my boon.
Yeah. Hey, I got to backtrack 30 seconds only because this is important. So don't knock it until you try it is kind of something I learned early on in life. I try to teach my kids that, but especially in the military traveling around, I try to keep that mindset. There were a couple things that challenged that where even I wanted to be like, oh my gosh, this is ridiculous, right? So when I'm talking about relating to Avienda, and there's certain things like after you try them, you're like, okay, well, this makes sense. So in Iraq, of all places, there was a couple places we took over, some malls and former schools, stuff like that. And, you know, we had small companies there. And when it was time to go to the bathroom, I go in there and it's literally a hole on the floor with like, there's porcelain around it, but it's a hole on the floor with places for your feet. It's a squat toilet.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm like, you so backwoods. You got to be kidding me. Da, da, da. Let me tell you, though, after you do that for a week, it's actually a really good position to be going to the bathroom in. Everything comes out so much easier. And fast forward to today, and now you got people selling these squatty potties so you can lift your feet when you go because it's a better natural position to go to the bathroom in, right?
Yeah.
So, me first looking at oh my gosh, that's disgusting. But then I did it and I'm like, it's kind of sweet. You don't have to linger. Like literally you go. And
there's the bucket that's typically next to a water, and you're like, what do you do with that?
Right. I still use toilet paper. Right. Yeah. Or what's worse, there's nothing nearby.
Yeah.
And you got to bring your own TP. Right.
Yeah.
The two things you learn when you get older is, try everything twice. Because the first time this might be a bad experience. It might be,
right.
You might need it. So try everything twice. And then if anybody hands you anything in college, anything at all, just take half. See if you like it, and then you can take the rest.
Yeah. Start slow.
That's the Bert Kreischer advice. Anyway, yeah, and she tells Rand that she might change his plans in Jurassic Place, but doesn't really tell him any more details.
Well, I don't even think she knows quite yet.
Yeah.
Or maybe she's still formulating it, but she knows that she's going to have to take executive action somewhere, and she gets him to promise it.
Yeah.
Or promise that he'll listen when she finally does it.
Right.
Smart play on her part. Because like you said, she has no idea when she's going to need what she's going to need. She just knows she's going to have a need. And she's realizing that she's going to have to manipulate a situation at some point in time in order to stop the future from happening the way it does.
Or so she thinks. Maybe let's talk people's ability to affect timelines. We've all seen The Matrix. When he goes to see the Oracle, it is her doing this what causes the future that she saw. You never know.
Yeah.
But you still got to do something. We listened to the wise ones a few chapters ago. Mm-hmm. We got to assume that there's something we can do. There's no way we just accept this and give up now. So good on her for strategizing, but we don't know if she's making it happen or preventing it.
Time will tell.
If Matt was here and the dice were rolling and then she asked her thing and then the dice stopped, we would know something changed. We would know. Yeah. But we don't know.
We don't have the dice gauge right now.
Yeah.
So anyways, switch to Egwene's point of view. She's sleeping. When we first go to her point of view, she's having a little dreamy dream. Some frozen pillar of glass. She also dreams about a sphere, the world cracking.
At this point in the book, I feel like we have too much going on to worry about a dream. Like, I know the dream is important. I know the dream is important, but I'm like, bro, we are on the last book. Why are we still worried about her dreams? Like, can't she interpret this stuff by now? I know that's just me being very petty and childish, but
all right. All of our characters have taken very different paces in terms of learning their abilities. And there's certain things Egwene leaned into really fast. Well, there's certain things she was forced to when she was captured by the Shan-Chan. I mean, she leveled up in certain ways really fast.
I like their level of styles.
Right.
They did a good job.
Yeah, but there are some things all throughout these books that went slower than we wanted them to. And this is just kind of Egwene's thing. Like, we've known she's had this power. She hasn't had great teachers for it, though. And not to knock the wise ones, but they've taught her to be very fearful of it. Yeah, in a respectful way, but fearful of it. Like, it's very dangerous. And the Aes Sedai, they're so inexperienced with it. And there hasn't been many that can do what she does over the course of history. Anyways, she's just been delayed in this one. So I'm with you on the frustration part, but I guess this is what I'm telling myself. I'm like, all right, obviously last book, we're going to kind of accelerate, like Alan was hinting at. It's going to be important, right? Mm-hmm. So hopefully she really clicks into what it means and how can it affect things. But yeah.
Yeah, and she's trying to tie the world together, but not really successfully.
She hasn't been successful much.
No, I mean, I guess she's successful, but it's taken a lot of effort. But she wakes up and she's in the White Tower and she sees Gawain. She looks over and she's like, I take it you didn't take your own advice because you look like you haven't slept at all. He's like,
I'll sleep when I die.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know why he's not your favorite character. He seems to have the same problem you do. Every time we turn around, he's up walking at night, meandering around castles.
The people he loves are sleeping and resting, and he's just working away diligently.
Wired.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But yeah, then they look at the clock and they're like, "Oh crap, it's time to go meet. We got to run." So they go to the gateway or to the traveling place to go to the gateway to the fields of Merlor.
Well, and remember, so Gawain's even like, well, we could do a fashionably late thing, which has its own merits, but she's already thinking about politicking. Yeah. She's like, nope, got to get there ahead of time, hear what I can hear, tie some loose ends with some shaky alliances, make sure I got everybody in my back pocket. Like she's politicking here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And I mean, she goes to the gateway and feel like it's like the boss ass bitch like singing going on, like girls like flowing in because you got the sitters and the keeper. Yeah. And they're all flanking her as she walks in, like strutting her stuff.
Precisely.
Yep.
So I don't know if y'all could see it with the glare on my glasses, but I of course was rolling my eyes big time there. So freaking annoying.
She's gonna lay down the smackdown. So yeah, she goes and speaks to Elaine and some of the other rulers. And Rand finally arrives with the grass literally greening underneath his feet as he walks.
She's like, I'd love to learn how he does that trick because doesn't he make his way? Like there is a moment of awe, not awe. What's the word I'm looking for? She was proud. There's a minute of pride there.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, that used to be my man.
There's still love.
Like I almost married him. Like, and look at the way he's like commanding the space. Like she was moist.
Mm-hmm. How about? Let me not interrupt that. Giggity. Gosh, now you got me all flabbergasted.
Yeah, there you go.
Right. How about he's walking up his casual pace and then kind of behind him all these materials start sliding forward and going out in front of him, piecing together, and perfectly in time with the pace he's walking. He doesn't break his stride. As he sits down, the chair forms perfectly and everything's in place at the exact moment, and he's under this tent where everybody could see him. Like that was badass. The green grass was cool, but that was very cool.
It was.
Which hold on, sorry, makes it even funnier. Alan's talking about Egwene doing her grand entrance with her girls, and they're just like finger snapping. Hey, we're here, we're in charge. Talk to me, I'm the. And then boom, outshined immediately. And it's like, this guy, he's lucky. I love him.
And not just from her, but like all of the Edmund Fielders, all of his friends, the whole collective. They're like, okay, we see you, Rand. We appreciate you. So he did his thing.
He did, and he makes a proclamation first saying that you can only bring 5 people in to the tent. The tent
that was a boss move in and of itself. He already commanding the space.
Yeah,
this is a shared meeting zone.
Yep. Each ruler can bring 5 people with them. Come on, let's go. We're gonna talk. And you got that one guy. What's his name? The guy from Mirandi. That's just
the one that hasn't declared for anybody, but is just there representing himself.
Like the so-called dragon.
Wasn't really invited.
Yeah. Well, Elaine, I guess, tipped him off about the meeting. Rodarin. There you go, Rodarin.
Rodarin is how you pronounce it.
Yeah. So, but
I like him. He himself commands space as well, and he did a very good job of owning throughout the entire time that they were going through this whole like back and forth that we're about to get into. So
he was. I just looked it up. He was mentioned already once before in book 5, chapter 11, for like one line.
Oh yeah, I
Like,
remember
well,
that. Yeah,
don't
you remember that,
that?
Chris? Yeah, when
Yep,
we were
I
talking
do.
about it.
Absolutely remember that. Absolutely.
Because you were like, "Do you think this character's coming back?" And Chris and I were like, "Obviously, in the last book, right before the last battle, obviously."
That's exactly what we said.
He's been mentioned a couple reports too in other books too. It looks like.
Well, yeah,
Right.
they were looking
Yeah, I was
for
gonna
him and they couldn't find him.
Yeah.
Yep.
We thought maybe he was captured by a dark friend, but he's just too smart for that.
Yeah, Rand did suspect he might have been someone else. Like as soon as he walks in, he's like, he just stares at him.
He like gets up on top of him and stares at him in the eyes, and he's like, "You're not him. I thought you would be him." He was waiting for Demon Dread to walk in there. That's what he was waiting on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, "Well, that would have made sense, but okay. Yeah, forget I said anything. You're cool."
Yeah, you're cool. Come on in. Yeah. So Rand welcomes them, and it's like, all right, now that we got everybody here, let's get down to business. We're gonna get down to business, and there's gonna be 3 things I'm gonna ask of you guys, and they're not negotiable.
So he thought.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Chris. He was very heavy-handed, not negotiable, but the rest of this chapter is about negotiating this.
Yeah.
I'm saying how he starts it. Okay, this is how he starts it. He's like, first of all, I got a piece of paper right here. You all got to sign it. And he didn't even explain it. He just hands it over. Or I guess Elaine snatches it.
Yeah, Elaine's like, let me see that. She's like, even your baby mama don't want to sign this.
Yeah,
so why would the rest of us want to sign this?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
he was playing himself. She was very proud of him the whole time, just all about him and cooing over him. And Egwene was so sick of it. She's like, oh God, I done lost her already. She's digmatized. And then she saw that paper. She was like, you want me to give up my power? It wasn't that good. And you're the dragon. Like, you're supposed to be the one. But I can tell you right now.
You're gonna be dragging your ass to the couch. You keep running your mouth like this.
And I'm pregnant with your babies. No, you can take this back and rewrite it.
Yeah.
She's like, this is just a rough draft, right?
and of course, they pass out the papers to everyone, and everyone's grumbling at this point because it has all these proclamations about, like, basically saying that you can rule your countries and that's it. Like, no more fighting.
Borders can't move. Where everything is right now, that's it.
And if it's like a mutually assured destruction type of clause, like you attack one, everyone attacks you. So that's the way he's thought about this. Kind of like what Article 5 of NATO. Like you.
I was going to say this is the NATO times 10 contract.
Times 10 contract. Yeah, I mean that's what the NATO in theory.
Does it though?
I mean, no, that's what NATO. That's what the treaty says. Now, is it honored? I don't know. But.
Well, it's you attack one, you attack all, and we all jump in. But then there have been skirmishes and attacks where everybody goes, "Well, that doesn't count."
Yeah.
You
Define
really
is like, is you getting attacked or was you getting attacked?
As bombs are actively dropping in the background.
Yeah.
No, it's always just like a missile lands and like, oh, someone sneezed. No, trust me, someone sneezed. Someone sneezed. Oh, they sneezed again. Oh, calm down, guys.
They've got allergies.
It was a sneeze.
Yeah. I, for one, think that Rand, and I know I'm reading into this, but I'm giving him credit for his maturing. And I think this is part of what Elaine recognizes by the end of this. Rand somewhat planned all of this. This was part of his strategy. And I hate to make this, well, I don't hate it. I think it's a good example. I'll compare him to Trump. When he comes in very heavy-handed and almost ridiculous sometimes at the beginning of negotiations, where people don't even think they're negotiations. They just think he's being ridiculous. Like, oh my gosh, this guy's just saying some crazy stuff. And then there's some talking behind the scenes and other people are getting involved and other experts are kind of like, well, have you considered this? And before you know it, there's a plan of execution that comes out that everybody got to put their 2 cents in. There's some give and take, and boom, like it happens.
Yeah.
And I feel like Rand definitely came in being a little bit of his old authoritarian self that they saw not that long ago. but knowing that the way the crowds were set up, there would be pushback and different leaders would have to stand up and have to back him and have to negotiate. And it just came together too nicely for it not to be somewhat intentional.
I mean, we've read the chapter, so we know where it ends. And so upon first read, or upon the read in general, it was like he wouldn't really be going backwards. Because I have more faith in Rand than that. That was my first thought.
Yeah.
And then by the time we got to the end of the chapter, I was like, you dog. I think everybody that was smart enough in the room noticed it. It's like, oh, not everybody. Fail, because she's been playing the game a lot longer than everybody else.
Yeah.
Well, while everybody's like bickering, that's when Egwene kind of corners Rand and is like, all right, now let's talk the seals. Like, and everybody's not even paying attention now because they're all arguing about all this stuff. And he's like, okay, let's talk about the seals. What do you want to talk
That's one of my conditions too. They're mine. Give them to me.
Well, no, he already has them.
Or I already have them.
I already have them. So that's a mute point. We're going to break them. And she's like, no, you're not. He's like, what are you going to do about it? Like, she's like, I'm not going to let you destroy the world on a chance. And he's like, no, it's not your decision. It's like, I had to watch the seals. Like,
I came to you as a formality because I respect you and I used to love you. I still love you. I just don't love you like I used to.
Yeah.
But
this has got to happen.
This has got to happen. Like, this is going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If only somebody of greater know walked in.
Well, then he gets quiet with her and he's like, I'm going to kill him. That's what I'm doing. Like, I need it to be broken because I'm going there. I'm going in to the bar and I'm going to kill the Dark One. We're going.
It has to be done different than last time.
Right.
I'm not going to risk even repeating this cycle. You know?
Yeah.
And he makes good arguments.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We did say, let's give us, you and I, Chris, not Alan, a little credit. When we were talking about Egwene's strategy before, we did point out, I think we're both in agreement that, okay, she is the Watcher of the Seals. Like, all these other things she's trying to argue about, she needs to be willing to give a lot on that, but then stick to the Watcher and Protector of the Seals portion. Like, she still ought to be part of that decision point of when it happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know that she had that in mind going into this. It does seem like she was pretty adamantly trying to get everything she wanted.
Yeah. I mean, she's the Amerlin, and she is the one with the power and in her mind. And ultimately, she's got the most reach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I get it. Like, I understand why she went there, and she thought, well, you should listen to what I have to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And basically everybody else kind of comes to after talking about it and everything like that, and they don't really care what the seals. Like, we don't care about the seals. Whatever you guys want to do with the seals, do with the seals. But this document right here, and then Rand drops. Was like, but wait a second, you said 3 things. What's your third one? He's like, oh yeah, I need to command everyone's armies. And like, whoa. Like,
that's what Elaine. Actually, she's like, you want to give up all of my power and agree to this document? No. She's like, again, it was not that good.
She's like, I'm gonna die. Like, that's what the prophecies say. Like, for my blood, this is what I require. Like, you want to win? This is how we're doing it.
And the question is how fair is that? I mean, he is literally gonna die. So
yeah.
And their only chance of winning, whatever winning is, the last battle, is with him.
Yeah.
He's more valuable than everybody else there added together.
Elaine calls him out. She's like, yeah, you wouldn't let us go into this battle without you. So get over yourself.
With or without you. Yeah.
That takes like, somebody who knows him well enough.
Well, they go to actually, I guess, call for a signature, and it looks like it's almost over, and that's when Egwene calls him out. It's like, no. Like, because she could feel the severness, like, pushing everybody, and then Egwene's like, no. We ain't doing it. And then everybody's like, yeah, we're not doing it. And like, he's like, fine, I'm leaving. Like, you guys can all die. And like, goes to turn to walk away,
crying like a little biatch.
And Egwene's like, oh crap, he's not bluffing. Oh crap, he's not bluffing. and then someone,
and then they look up to the hill,
yeah,
and the sun peeks over, and a bright, piercing light shines down,
and the white,
and some glowing, flowing, bright blonde hair
it's dark,
blowing in the wind.
but yeah.
And Moiraine comes over the crest,
It's
and
Bella.
it's Moiraine the White.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Bella with a blonde wig.
Riding Bella.
Yeah. We're not gonna get to do that too many more times, so why not?
Nah. We gotta use as much as possible. Would it be awesome if Bella just came to the tent? That would have been, I don't know. Moraine's pretty cool, but if Bella came in,
as cheesy as it might be, there is not one reader that would have been disappointed.
No,
not one.
Agreed.
No,
agreed.
Just comes in and stamps her hoof, and the guy's like, "Okay, I'll come back and talk."
All right. So, distant second in satisfaction was Moiraine the White showing up.
Yes.
And I wanted to say earlier, Chris, you and I talking about the need for the Amyrlin to kind of control the timing of the seals. I brought that up because the voice of that reason was Moiraine walking in here.
Agreed.
Now, talk about coming full circle on something. I think you'll have to fill me in on where you were with Moiraine early on. It was so long ago, but when we first met her, I did not like her. I went back and forth on our other characters, but Moiraine kind of pissed me off, and all the assumptions she made and everything. She kind of rubbed me the wrong way, and now I'm thinking like her.
I was 100% all Moiraine all day.
Yeah,
that's why Moiraine was getting. She didn't die. She's coming back. Tom's gonna rescue her. It's gonna be Tom the White, on Bella the Stallion. Like she was coming back, and she's gonna be our savior.
Yeah, I gave her so much crap early on, and now like we're on the same wavelength. Like somebody needs to drop some logic bombs in here, and she shows up and like, actually, this is the way it is. And I'm like, bro, that could have been me. If I was written into this book, that's the way it would have came in, and that's what I would have said. We are the same.
It's just the way it is.
Well, before we move into what Moiraine says, this is how we end this chapter. So anything from this chapter, anything from the bickering, anything else you guys wanted to kind of discuss about this?
I don't feel like we missed anything. Like there's a lot that like happened, but it was all a lot of small stuff that we kind of hit on.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day,
points, but...
yeah, we hit the big points. What's coming next is the chunky piece of it that we wanted.
The chunks.
It was weird the way it was written. To me, it felt inevitable that this was going to come together, whether it was the Taviran-ness, whether it was just we're in the last book and my absolute hope that everybody starts coming together. I don't know what it was, but I felt it was inevitable that it was coming together. But every step of the way, everybody was making really good arguments on like about what he was asking and demanding just being ridiculous and it's not going to work. And even all three of them individually seem absurd to demand. But then he makes the case, well, I'm giving up my life literally, and you can't do this without me. So, like, everybody's making sense, but it's chaos, and it's not coming together, but it felt like it was.
The last time I was here, I broke the world. Like, this time, I'm going to bring the world together. That's my price.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm committed to that.
The yin and the yang. I destroyed one time. Now I'm going to
bring it back.
Yeah.
So, anyway. So... guys ready for chapter 6? A knack?
Yes.
Knick knack paddywhack.
Give it all a boon.
This old man came.
See what I did?
Yeah.
Moiraine gave this dog a bone. Giggity.
Tom, that old dog.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
We got that dog in him. We got that dog in him.
Who slid in right after her? Tom did. He slid in real smooth, wearing his new black, colorful cloak.
He looks at Perrin. He looks at Perrin and winks at him.
He's like,
it was almost like that's right. I tapped that. I tapped that. I did it.
Got that dog in him.
So you think me walking bow-legged is from that fade I had to fight? No, that was from last night.
Yep. So it's Perrin's point of view. So Perrin watches everyone's reaction as Moiraine comes in, and it's just great. I mean, everyone's just like, what? And of course, Radiance, whatever, it's like, who is this? Like, smack, like
Shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth.
Oh, that's too funny. I forgot about that.
You don't know who that is. Like, it's just the whispers going around. All of a sudden, everybody starts going silent. And Rand's like, I mean, she was first on his list, right?
Mm-hmm. She was first on his list, but she was highest on his list. It was the first.
She was highest on his list. And so for her to be back.
Yeah. I mean, he immediately goes to like kneels before her. It's like
he bows down.
He did.
Yeah.
Tom was like, hey, I bowed down last night.
Which, with Rand bowing down, adds to this other guy going, no, seriously, who the hell is this?
What's this?
Gets zapped by the power. I think the first time it was Egwene that pinched him or whacked him with the power. Yeah, second time one of the Ashima, and they're all kind of nodding at each other like, yeah, this dude needs to shut the fuck up. This is Moiraine. What is he thinking?
They're like, we're actually going to get some reasonable things from him now. Like, tell him to shut up.
Yeah.
They all knew what was going down. The minute she walked in, there was a sigh of relief.
Yeah. And she briefly speaks to Rand saying, get up, don't bow. I should be bowing to you. You are the Dragon Reborn. Like, we all should be bowing to you. And Egwene's like, but Moiraine. And she's like, the wheel weaves as the will wills.
Yeah. Essentially, it is what it is, honey.
Child.
Yeah. If only I were here to have taught you this by now.
Second time was greedy.
Yeah. In case like you're briefly getting excited, she put Egwene in her place. What Moiraine actually does is puts everybody in their place. It was kind of fortune cookie. All of you are right, and guess what? You're all wrong at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
All of you have something to give here in this negotiation. So Rand, yes, you're the Dragon Reborn. Ultimately, we all have to come together and follow you, this, that, and the other. But also, you're talking some crazy shit. Like, let's settle it down. Da-da-da-da-da. And Egwene, darn right, you should be bound to him also. Like, Amyrlin nothing. Like, this is the last battle. Like, haven't you read anything about this?
Yeah, well, she comes in just quoting prophecy. Like,
yes.
Just quoting all the prophecy.
She's quoting the prophecy
at each person. Yeah.
And she's correcting.
This part is for you. This part is for you. Like, now that we're all here together, let me point out why this is relevant to you.
Yeah. Yeah. But she still like picks them up in a way, and that they all have a role that is significant. And so that's the part of like, okay, you're right. And Egwene, yes, you are the watcher of the seals, the keeper of the seals. That's still coming into play here. Rand, you need to respect that. Okay. So she smooths it all over.
Oh, yeah. But it is pointed out there is some provisions, obviously. I mean, they do make some good arguments about some flaws in this thing that Rand wrote. I mean, the Dragon's piece has flaws in it. The glaring one, they bring it right away, is the Seanchan.
Yeah.
And they're like,
it doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
With the Seanchan still being bad.
Right. And and Rand concedes to that. And Moiraine pointed out too. And she's like,
and then he gets called out big time. It's like, Rand, you have told. Because you left us out.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, what? He's like, I still don't understand women. I'm the most powerful man in the world. I have 2 men's brains in me. I've got the soul of a man that's lived thousands of years and many millennia, and I still don't understand women.
Yeah.
And parents here. And he didn't help me. If only Matt were here, Matt would know what to do.
Yeah, he would know what to do.
Yeah.
Perrin does help him though.
Perrin does. But before we get there, I mean, this is where Rand does make his first provision, is that if the Seanchan doesn't agree to it as well, then no one else is bound by this agreement. He said, I'll get the Seanchan. I don't know how yet, but I'll get them.
Yeah.
They will.
Well, Matt's on his way to do that. Like, that's why Matt's not here. Like, Matt is on his way. Matt's like, I'm gonna go give my wife
wifey.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm assuming that's what he's doing because we don't know where he's going yet, but that's my assumption.
Yeah.
I think that too, but I still think that part gets worse before it gets better.
Oh yeah, it has to, because he's going to bring up a ludicrous suggestion to her, which is we have to side with Rand, and she's going to know he should bow down to me, and he's going to like, no, it can't be that way. Like we have to side. Like that's how it's going to happen.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one.
Yeah, and then we get the Avienda scene where Avienda objects, and she's like, "No, like you left us out of this dragon piece, not acceptable." And he's like, "Wait, everyone wants out of this. So why do you want in? Like, and it's just you, like you and what army and all the rest of the wise women's like stand up, just like
instantly back her up.
Man, all right. So like, Rand,
I am a wise woman now, Rand. I'm not just your bedmate.
And even Rourke stands up. Yep, we're with them too. Like all the Aiel's with you. Like we don't.
I don't know what these wise ones are talking about, but we're with them because we have to.
Yeah. So
not dumb enough to question this one.
Yeah. And Rand's just like, and Avienda says, "This is my boon. This is what my demand is that you put the Aiel in the dragon piece." And Rand's just like, I don't know what to do with this. Like, and this is when Perrin comes up to us. Can I talk to you for a second? It's like, yeah, sure. And like, weaves a little sounder. It's like, bubble around him. He's like, all right, what's up? He's like, the Aiel are tools. If I know anything about the Aiel, I don't know much because no one understands the Aiel, but they are tools.
For a very specific purpose.
For a very specific purpose. And you have to give a tool a purpose. You let a tool sit around, it just rusts, and eventually it doesn't work anymore. So it needs a purpose. Give him a purpose.
I love that. I love how smart, just his intelligence.
Yeah.
Just shows through so much in this moment.
You're right.
And a part of him that I wouldn't say we called it a flaw, but we pointed out that, Perrin sometimes is slow to make up his mind on certain things. This entire time, he wasn't chiming in. He was just sitting back, watching, listening, smelling, trying to understand people's emotions and what they're saying, why they're saying it, and how could all these pieces fit together. But it was that quality of his to sit back and watch everything unfolding like this, a little bit slower to come to a conclusion that helped him see this piece for Rand.
Right.
Agreed.
So it wasn't necessarily a character flaw, but we did point it out that he takes a while sometimes, but it played out perfectly here. He saw what Rand couldn't in the moment.
Yep. And then Rand drops the ball. He goes, all right, fine. Aiel's in there, and they're going to be the enforcers of the piece. That solves your other problem, how you're going to handle disputes. There'll be a third party that's not binding to anyone, because Aiel's not going to listen to anyone anyway. They're going to listen to their own thing, and they're going to be the judges.
Well, he did bind them to the laws that they are working within, as long 100%. As the laws do not supersede their laws, which are absolute.
Right.
So I love the way he did that.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Brandon Sanderson's characters in what is the group?
Which book?
I can't think of the darn book. Radiance.
Stormlight?
Stormlight, yes. Remember the ones that are bound? Yeah, the ones that are bound by the law.
The ones that are bound by the law?
They go in and hunt for other. Oh Lord, somebody will know. Hold on, I'll figure it out.
They're like the new version of the White Cloaks. No border. They go around talking about how they're in charge and shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know.
I'll figure it out.
One's not down.
Is it the Skybreakers? Yeah.
Oh, one of the orders. Okay, the Skybreakers. Gotcha.
Yeah, Skybreakers. They're like the Skybreakers.
Gotcha. Yeah. So Rand agrees to the solution. Yeah, that and the Aiel accept it as well after kind of some grumbling. And then Moiraine points to the next point. She asks Rand, she's like, and why do you want to command all the army? She's like, someone has to be in control. We can't have all this infighting. Someone has to control everything. It's like, your job is to go to Shale Ghul and to fight the Dark One. How the hell are you going to command an entire force while also fighting the Dark One?
Yeah, you're just here to die.
Well, I can't. Someone has to do it, and I don't. It's like you're going to have to give that up. Like that's not gonna work. Like,
Yeah.
and he's like, well, okay, I don't know who then.
Right. As long as, well, at first it was like, as long as everybody here agrees on one person, then that person will be it.
Yeah.
So he notionally agreed at first, and
Right.
what led him to actually pick someone?
We'll get to
There was some argument.
We'll get to that. Yeah, we'll get to that. Yeah, we're not there yet. Yeah, he's focused on Chaco. Yeah. And Egwene agrees to that, that there will be one commander, is what he said. I'll agree to that. There'll be one commander, though. There's not multiples, be one commander that everyone's gonna follow. And then this is where it's like, what about the seals? This is where Egwene brings up, and she's like, and I'm the watcher of the seals. And Moiraine turns and goes, yeah, actually, on that point, the seals do need to be broken. And Egwene's like, but what? And you're gonna break them.
Yeah.
That's where it's a real turn. She was like, what?
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, well, it just makes sense. You'll know when the time is right.
You'll know when the time is, and you're going to need to break them, and you're going to be the one to break them.
Yep.
And give her the seals. He's like, how can I trust her? You're going to have to trust her. That's her job. Her job is to break the seals.
Yep.
But
and again, going back to it, that was the main thing of all the things she squabbled about. That was the main thing that was really in her lane that she needed to be in charge of. And Moiraine, through the prophecy and everything else and kind of educating her, gave her that. I think Egwene, everybody's winning here, but I think Egwene probably won the most.
Yeah.
The winning.
Well, she still resisted for a little bit, but that's when Moraine's like, think of your dreams. Like, search your dreams. You've seen this already. And she's like, yeah, but what'd your dream say? But what'd your dream say?
They're open to interpretation.
But people told me, not to trust it. And I know we don't got time for that shit.
Yeah.
I know you know that I know you know.
No, I know, but you know. So Rand gives her the seals, and then the rulers go to sign the documents, and everyone kind of comes in. Egwene signs it. I think Barrelate's the first one to run up and sign it. All the other ones, even people that were like Rodin or whatever his name is, Raridan, the guy that was grumpy, he signs it. Everybody signs it except for Elaine.
That's what it is.
Yeah. And Elaine comes up and she holds out. And she's like, I can't sign this. Like, Andor's too proud of a nation. It's like, you know what? I'll spice the deal for you. You will run the armies.
Yeah, or like, Andor will, but essentially her, because she runs Andor. Yeah,
right. Andor will. Yeah, and
she's like, okay, now that I can get it with. I can do that. Like,
yeah. Good question. And where's Matt with his lifetime of battle memories to be a single leader? Yeah, it's a good question.
Right.
And see, that's what I thought was going to be the solution. Like, everybody loves Matt,
but not everybody knows Matt. He was not known throughout all these kingdoms. They're not going to agree to that.
The band
Elaine is not too proud to delegate things when people are better at something than her.
For sure.
And
she's going to use the great commanders, our great captains. Yeah. She'll use she'll use Rodel. Yeah.
Yeah. So she'll use people. I don't know that it'll be Matt, but I mean, if the opportunity presented itself, I don't think she'd be opposed to it. So we'll still see on that.
Yeah.
At some point, he'll pop up.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's too important not to.
Yeah. So everyone signs the treaty, and and then Rand's is like, and by the way, thanks everybody. I gotta go. Deuces. I got a friend. I gotta help.
Yes.
It's like,
didn't he ask? No, but he asked others to join in to help him. It wasn't like a we. It was a we have a friend that we need to help sort of thing.
We have a friend we gotta help, so we gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder who that could be.
Well, before we jump into that, it wasn't so cheesy of all right, we'll just give Elaine command because she was holding out. No. There was more conversation there. The leaders of the borderland areas, even they were like, bro, we're so beat up and spread thin. Like we can't. Even if we wanted to, we can't. So they kind of turned it down. And you look at Elaine, Perrin already kind of falls under her, so do all of Perrin's people, and also the White Cloaks. Like, there's so much already tied to her.
Right.
She already has some experience kind of managing all this. It made sense. And so, like, as they're talking about it, everybody kind of nods their head. I don't think there was any disagreement at all. So it wasn't just a decision between Elaine and Rand. I think all the heads were nodding yes.
Tom Mayonnaise. Dreadbane to read the armies. Yeah.
Pater.
Yeah. King Pater. There's a King Pater. But that's different Pater, but he's an old guy. He's one of the Borderlanders kings. I think King Candor. Anyway, yeah, but they're all beat up, and somebody brings it up too. Is like, you know, isn't your country like under attack right now? Should you be in the place to like lead an army? And Rand's like, all of your nations are about to be under attack. Like, it's the last freaking battle. Like, that's not an argument. That's not an argument. Like, we're all about to be under attack.
That wasn't a fancy chess move. Like, literally, the Dark One just slid a pawn. Okay, and you're all about to catch one.
Right. Yeah. So
he's like, just deal with it. We picked up.
Yeah, and we did get a quick view. I mean, because Perrin does wonder where Matt is, and we see him riding on a horse real fast somewhere. So we get a little glimpse of Matt somewhere.
My heart. He was riding off to his wife. I'm proud of Matt becoming a good husband.
Yeah. Any other things from this before we switch to Tarwin's Gap?
No.
All right. Well, it's pretty desperate for land. It's bad.
That's an understatement.
Yeah, there's no way of sugarcoating this. It's bad.
It's bad.
It's everything you thought it would be.
Yeah. And he even brings it up with other people. Like, I came here to die. Like, I didn't come here to win. Like, I came to put a dent, if I could put even the smallest dent, and do my part for Valkyrie. Like,
yeah,
I didn't come expecting to be able to. I was planning on coming alone. Like,
I wasn't here to make a difference.
Yeah,
I'm here to make a dent.
Mm-hmm.
And the people around him seem to get it. Like, they have different levels of hope and optimism, but like when they look at Lan and he's kind of giving his spiel, like, "Hey, this is it. Let's one last hoorah, boys." They were all like, they got it. There wasn't a lot of pushback. They were like, "Yep, better to charge at it one last time than just stand here and take it up the."
And he knows once the Trollocs get out of the pass, they'll just be able to fan out and it's over. Like, they're just, it goes back to the whole 300 thing. Like, if you can hold them in the pass, you can fight a much larger army. I mean, that's the whole reason why the 300. The 300 Legends definitely. It's a legend. It was a true battle. I mean, the Spartans did fight the Persians. It was a little different than that. I mean, than the movie. The movie's not historically accurate. Let's put it that way. But they did slaughter a ton of the Persian immortals. And
none of them got a lot of the Trollocs, but just wildly outnumbered.
Wildly outnumbered. Agreed.
Yeah. I do like how. Okay, so at this point, when they're kind of regrouping in between attacks, he assesses where their numbers are at. They're next to nothing from where they started. And they all talk amongst themselves, they rather one last charge, and they're getting ready to do that. What they're all convinced is going to be it. The last charge, to go out with the blaze of glory, take as many down as they could. Lan pauses, considers what he knows about the bond between Aes Sedai and Warder. Knows that certain powerful emotions can travel very far distances, and he sends her a fucking rainbow, sunshine, love, pride, hope, happiness. He just in this moment finds every good feeling warm fuzzy and blast it to night. I mean, is this not the most romantic thing in all the books?
It was. I'm gonna die, but I want to make sure you feel good one last time.
Yeah.
I know where I.
And this whole process, getting there and getting everybody together, and even in this moment, it's been a little Debbie Downer.
Yeah.
You know, he hasn't been riding all prideful with his head held high and be like, yeah, follow me. It's been, very mopey. And he wanted to give her one last good fit. I loved it. It was a small nod, but that was cute.
Yep. But they mount up. They mount up from one last charge. You know, it's. I want to say it's like is only like 6,000 of them left or something like that. Like it's not a lot.
Yeah, there's some small number.
It's 6,000. There's hundreds of thousands of Trollocs. It's like it even points out like they're not even being pushed by the Fades anymore. They're just like, yeah, we get to kill because we're not scared. Like this is nothing. Yeah. Like it's gonna be so easy.
Right when they were about to charge, though, there's this weird blurry thing that kind of happened, and things phased in and phased out, and then it wasn't Trollocs anymore. It was Thanos.
Yeah,
on the other side in the middle of the field. Yeah, and Lan starts running in, and he's like, man, this is it. We're going down. And then...
Snap.
It's about to go. Oh, something changed. What just changed? Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he shouts out, what is it? The Altrahora Makir.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just shouts it out.
That starts throwing up gang signs.
And as he's running, you know, he hears thousands of hoofbeats. And he, like... causes him to look back. He causes him to look back, and he's like, I only had 6,000 men. Why is it so loud? He looks back or whatever, and he's like, there's 10,000 people behind him. He's like,
massive gateways opening.
And then the sides, and his gateways, and then just soldiers pouring through.
And all the different areas where you could flank the enemy, like they're opening perfectly, and just massive armies pouring through.
Yeah. And then Oshman comes through, it just starts just like throwing stuff.
I had a little bit of teary moment. I will say these two chapters, I know that you said they were on the voting block.
Yeah.
But when I tell you, I just could not fathom why we did not live react to these. Yeah. I mean, literal tear moments with Lan. Like, that means we got some really, really, really good chapters coming up.
The only thing missing was Fail on the radio going, on your left.
Yes. So good. This did make me think, though, do you think the Marvel folks, when they put this together, kind of borrowed from this?
It does.
Is it not the exact same?
I thought about getting that clip for there, but I also know how Disney and Marvel Studios are about you using their stuff for copyrights, and I was like I can clip other things and be okay.
I ain't picking fights with Disney.
I'm not picking a fight with Marvel or Disney.
Yeah. But just the whole how it unfolded, even how it was described in the book versus what we saw in the Marvel movie, look, exact same.
It's because Alan was sick. Yeah, it's because I was sick and because I'm busy.
Yeah,
it's because I have too much stuff going on right now.
Yeah.
So
anyhow, I actually think it would be cool if at some point we find out they kind of borrowed from this.
Yeah, I agree.
It was able to influence something like that.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Fun but time. Pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
I just love how they absolutely devastated the Trolloc. The Trolloc were not ready for this at all.
When Lan forgave Bolin, I shed a couple.
Oh yeah. Like basically all of your sins of the past are forgiven. Correct. I'm proud to give you your Hedora.
Yeah.
It's about to go down. Let's do this. We're doing this as brothers. That was good.
So many moments at one time. So many moments.
And then the guy right next to him, what was his name? Andre. Anyway, the guy right next to him in the battle, like he turns to him or whatever, and he's just like, once everybody shows up, he's like, "Come on, I gotta see a smile.
Go back.
I gotta see a smile.
Gotta see a smile."
And he just starts laughing.
He's like, "I've written with you all this. I need to see one smile because we have a chance."
Yeah.
There were little things written in there, like the front row of Trollocs saw what was happening and started freaking out, but immediately behind them, none of the other Trollocs could see what was happening.
until
the Trollocs in
until the
front
front line melted because of the Oshaman.
right. And then it went from like wildly outnumbered to the battle was over. Like that. And the Trollocs behind the front row never really saw it coming. No. They just got demolished.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, did we miss the part where Nynaeve loved on Moiraine?
I said they hugged. But
right, but the funny part, what gave me a giggle was like, "Don't you dare tell Lan about this."
Yeah.
Like they had their warm fuzzy moment. Yeah. That's so funny.
Yeah. So.
Well, hey, so everything's lining up for a happy ending, guys. Like we're done, right?
No, don't do that to me.
In chapter 6, sure.
Sure. The rest of these is just about rebuilding after this last battle here, and we all live happily ever after.
I have this fear that we're going to get to the end of the book and we're not going to be happy.
Oh no! I think you guys will be. I mean, yeah. I mean,
okay.
Yeah.
I'll still be floored if we make it to the end and like kind of all of our main characters are still alive. I mean, I'm not hoping anybody dies, but like, gosh, what a stretch of events for them all to make it. I don't know.
I love this. It'll get worse before it gets worse. Perfect comment.
We can always count on you to give us the truth.
It'll get worse before it gets worse.
In a very vague and unpredictable and non-spoiler way.
Correct. You do a phenomenal job of that. Like, I think you sit there and plan on me. You're like, I'm just going to wait for them to say something. All right, if this, then this. Boom. Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, we still have a lot of book left. This is not the last battle, obviously.
Clearly, all my comments were sarcastic because you kind of feel that. This is one of those tropish moments where, you know, the good guys just have all these victories and you know there's multiple movies left or books or chapters left. And you're like, all right, here come the turning tides. It's,
This is the end of A New Hope. They just blew the Death Star, but Empire Strikes Back is coming. Like,
right. That's kind of that feeling is there.
Yeah,
that feeling is there, but it's okay. We're gonna enjoy this moment.
Yeah, enjoy it. Anything else from these chapters?
No.
Cool. You did a good job covering everything.
Yeah.
Favorite character?
I'm going Lan.
There you go.
I had to jump on it quick.
It's a very tough one because I have a couple.
I got a couple
with Fail for this one because what we didn't talk about which was her assessment of how well Rand handled things. Because it'd be easy to say Rand because he definitely manipulated the situation very well. He mastered Days de Mar and won the game. Yes. But it was Fael who broke it down for us and explained it in plain English, like to the point where Perrin was like, "Huh, you're right." He did a great job on that.
Yep.
So, I want to go with lots of precipitation.
When Egwene got moist?
No, not less rain, but more rain.
Oh, more rain.
I like that. That's cute.
Nice.
More rain.
She deserves it.
Yeah, giving out the prophecy and like going through each person. It's great. Yeah,
laying it down.
Yeah,
and what a great impact. She was really only in a blip of the chapter, a couple pages, but like critical.
Yeah, she was in enough to make the difference, the entire difference. She single-handedly solved the problem.
Yeah. Wait a minute. How about Tom for his wink to Perrin when he comes in?
There we go.
Let's not understate that little moment.
Yeah,
you could read that wink so many ways. It's like, hey, Perrin, what's up? Long time no see. I think he was just proud that was his woman.
Yep.
He was like, yeah, I hit that. Well, because he also saw Perrin like hugged up with Fael, and he's like, "This is the first time I've seen him with Fael." I feel like, and that capacity. So they like shared a real moment there. Like, yeah. This is the first time seeing them married for any of them.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah.
A lot has happened in a small length of time.
Oh, that's a good one, Wayne. Grady for his air slap.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
It's a good one. Rancidai was on his kingish.
Yeah. So many good moments.
Yeah. I still like when the Aes Sedai do the air slap, and then the Ashman did the air slap, and after the Ashman, they kind of looked across at each other and like the approving nod, like a little bonding moment between them. Like, come on, this is what we need. Everybody's coming together.
Yeah, that's good.
Look, we might have our differences, but we ain't gonna let nobody disrespect Moiraine at this point.
Yep. All right. Well, next week we're doing 3 chapters, 7, 8, and 9. So number 7, Into the Thick of It. Into the thick of it.
Into the thick of it.
Thick of it. Into the thick of it. That Smoldering City. It's chapter 8.
Blue Steel.
And chapter 9, To Die Well.
We're losing somebody.
And there goes the drop.
Yeah.
It's somebody like, oh, what if we lose Bella?
Shut your whore mouth.
And just like that, Chris got banned from his own podcast. I've never seen somebody vote themselves off the island, Chris.
As we continue on.
But now I'm nervous. Alan came down so hard on you. You might be right. Oh, no. Alan has only ever shut us down like that when we've been right.
There you go.
The worst loss of the book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are the 3 chapters we got coming up. So yeah. Into the Thick of It, That Smoldering City, and To Die Well.
Yeah, the die well thing, it could just be Lan, saying goodbye to somebody who didn't survive that battle. Could we be flashing to one last scene with old dude in the tower?
I think he's done. But Jane Farstar?
Yeah, because he was sending that message of like, hey, if you run into anybody from up yonder, let him know I died well.
Azul, what would you do if Bella died?
I don't want to think about that. I don't have to think about that because it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So, so that's what we're doing next time. 3 chapters. It'll be fun. But until then, you can find us on the wheelreads.com, the website with all the links, the stuff, merchandise, Patreon. We got one new Patreon member. Happy to get more. It helps with like trips to JordanCon and new microphones. So he can stop recording on his phone again. He has a microphone. He's just lazy.
Bad. I've got the equipment over on that
over there. He literally just doesn't want to get off the couch. Like that's what we got. Like, give me a Bella. You want another one? We already did one this episode, but we can do 2. There you go, Zool. Just for you. Another Bella. 2 Bellas in one episode. But yeah, so support us on Patreon. All the good stuff. Like, share, subscribe. Yada, yada, yada. That's pretty much all I got for this week. So we'll be back next week. And
until next time.
Peace.
Okay, bye. Thank you for watching The Wheel Reads.
Until next time.
Okay, bye.
Get your Coast Guard certified life-saving
Sure.
device ready
Sure.
and strapped on.
Oh, where are we doing tonight?
What kind of strap on you talking about?